Leo, how are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay? Okay. So I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So Leo, I just want to get a couple Moonology cards and then some of the sun, radiant sun, and then I'm going to use the tarot. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so if I can pull this. Full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Void of course moon, nothing will come of the situation. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. You know, you may hear of something going on. Somebody's coming to you with news and you don't want to take this news. It's very easy right now for everybody, the way that they're acting, to look very suspicious, to be very easily misconstrued. This person isn't reaching out to me. There's this reason, there's this reason, there's this reason. You know, I'm not saying those reasons couldn't be, you know, valid, right? Or that you're wrong in speculation. But this is a time when we have stuff going on with the moon, right? The moon is what? The moon is the high priestess energy. You know, the moon card talks about going through this dark night of the soul. So this is talking about within you. This is talking about gathering information, getting all of the information, but you're not acting on the information. You're not judging on the information. You're waiting. And you're gathering all of the information. Because there's something here that it's like, don't let your pride get in your way. If something hurts your pride and you want to react right away, and then it's like nothing will come of the situation. Well, maybe there was nothing that you needed to react that way for. Maybe what it is that you're thinking is going on is not actually what is going on. It's not actually what is going to happen. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to give out this kind of energy, believe in the impossible, because there's something here now that maybe to you, you cannot see a possible way out of this. And this is like caution here. Look at this, caution and convention, impulsiveness. Everybody is coming to you, okay? And everybody out here has their little life in a box that they're living. Years upon years upon years, this house has been in the family, and everybody, you know, when you're this age, you do this, and when, you know, you get married, you do this, and you're going to eat on the same silverware, and you're going to be born in this house, and you're going to die in this house. You know, that's convention, right? So there's something here about be careful now, careful about being impulsive. You have to battle within yourself to wait. Okay, I'm going to put all those back. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. You have influence here. There's something here that's influencing the situation. And you have empathy here. So it's like, okay, you don't know the whole story. And I feel like if you knew the whole story, you wouldn't agree with you acting in this way. So there comes a time where it's like just best to just assume goodwill and put your energy into yourself. Because that's the thing, is during this eclipse, you know, it's like the eclipse is over, yes, but it's like the energy now is what it's like, this is what we're having to work with, right? This eclipse energy, right? And so there's something here about yourself and your life. And when you're focusing on things outside of your life outside of you, it's kind of like the universe is gonna, you know, they're gonna get you for that. You're gonna get bitten by the snake for that. You don't need to be worried about other people, what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're thinking. This is not about anybody else. This is about you. So you making the changes within yourself, and nothing else is influencing you. You're listening to the voice inside of you. So this is people starting to realize that, you know, this outside world is a reflection of within you. And there's some things that you have been allowing in your vibration that are not really who you are, and you're changing that. And having empathy, because when your pride is hurt, you want other people to have empathy for you, right? You want other people to not like call you out on it. You know, so it's kind of like this kind of an energy. Yeah, you have coral here. Okay, we're going to see what this is about. Acquisition. Okay. There could be somebody new coming into the picture. Somebody from the past, you know, doesn't like that. I wanted to say somebody old. So it could be somebody older than you, and this is causing like problems here. It could be an older relationship that you like had that you just like, you know. It can be a lot of different things. It doesn't have to be love. We're going to see. We're going to see about it, okay? Okay, I'm not going to take those cards because I just started. Okay. Let's see about this now. When did we have the full moon in Leo? I think this was Aquarius season. So this could have to do with an event or something that happened around Aquarius season. It could have to do with a Virgo, okay, because you have the Hermit here. Let's see. Okay, you have the Three of Pentacles here. There is something else that you're working on. There's something here where you're co-creating with the universe. And so some of you, don't let your pride get you in the way. And so you're not going to put something that you're working on out there. So if you know, you want to influence other people or something here, and there's something here about like, don't let your pride stop you. Don't let negative people influence you into holding back something here. Let's see. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Let's see. I need another card. We got 4. Let's see. Excuse me. Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Fool. Yeah. You don't want to let your own... Like, there was a situation here somewhere along the way where you weren't being treated fairly. And Spirit is like, don't let that stop you from putting yourself out there again. This could be something, be careful of somebody or something that wants to help you out of a situation, wants to answer everything for you. You want to make sure that any collaboration, it's like, what are you getting out of it? Is this going to benefit you too? You could be very in your head about taking some sort of a leap of faith. And it's like, what is influencing you? Is it your pride? Is it some sort of negativity that is pulling you in for some kind of amusement? They don't really have your best interest at heart at all. That's what you need to pay attention to. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. So there is something here about you can take your time and you can move forward when you're ready, because it's like you have everything that you need in order to move forward. That's what the Knight of Pentacles represents. You know, and this Knight of Pentacles, he's off the horse and he's walking and he's planting these pentacles along all of this open land. So he's actually getting to work with what needs to be done that is going to, you know, bring a return to him. He already knows all of the information about it. So there is something here about how much do you really need an outside help. That doesn't mean you can't take it. That doesn't mean, you know what I mean? But it's just like, look at what you're actually getting from it and what you're actually giving to it, and make sure that this is even. And I feel like other people or something are going to give you like advice that is probably not good advice. So it's like, check. This whole thing is saying check back in with yourself. Not about how is this going to make me look? Pride. No. What is really going to benefit you? What do you really want? Because there could be people here that really have a lack mindset, and they're going to like try to talk you out of something. The energy that you put into starting something is very important. So if you're excited about doing something and you have looked into it and you have researched this, and you know, you have asked all the questions that you have, and you've taken the time to reflect, and then you move forward and you understand it, this is gonna be good for you. But if you're like, I guess, I mean, this person says it's a good idea, I don't know, no, I don't think I'm gonna do it because they don't say it's a good idea, and then you're gonna regret it down the line. Or you're gonna go forward with it and you didn't get the clarity, so you were thinking one way when it could have been another. And this is going to set up a mindset that's not going to produce what you're wanting. Because if you understand fully when you're going into it, well, maybe you have another solution that you're going to be able to find, and that wouldn't even be a problem at all. It would actually be a great thing, but you need to know about that in advance. You need to understand. This is like, don't just be impulsive. That doesn't mean that it's not going to work out. Okay, let's see more about this. This could be about love as well, you know. Don't let your excitement over this new, you know, passion here take over. Because that's not how you want to start something. Like, okay, what do we have here now? We have the Ace of Wands, we have Judgment, and the Five of Swords. A lot of you are taking a new opportunity here, a new way in your life. A lot of you are taking the lessons that you have learned and you're moving them forward. This is about a decision, and this is about, hey, I have learned my lesson. You have Judgment and you have Temperance. And what I love about this Temperance is it's the moon and the sun that he's holding. This is like two birds, 2 planets, 2 scales, 2. You're making decisions now that reflect what it is that you really want. And you're realizing that, hey, yeah, you know, I don't really know how it's going to go. I don't know, you know, with the 2 of Swords here, you know, she's kind of blindfolded here. But there comes a point where it's time to make a decision, and, you know, it's getting balance within yourself and saying, you know, I believe that I have the ability to take control over this situation, to change this situation. And so it's like, I'm not going to let fear stop me from moving forward, but I'm not going to let my passion rule me into just going into all of these things, giving, giving, giving. And what about me? What am I getting from this? Yeah. Some of you have had a lot of empathy for a person for a really long time, and they don't really seem to be changing. And some of you are worried that this person is going to come forward, is going to try to take this new opportunity that you have, is going to influence other people, and is going to take away this new beginning, this love that you have for your life. They're going to make you be even more ostracized and alone. They're going to turn people against you. There's something here about this. You have a little bit of like hater energy. But there's the Eight of Wands here. So this is like saying, hey, you know, Spirit has your back. And you're moving away from these people and this situation. There could be something that comes to a head, but it's not going to stand. Let's see more about this. This is kind of like reminding me, I worked somewhere and we were all friends and it was a daycare and we loved each other, you know, and then it was like, I went for a promotion and I got the promotion. Everybody like turned on me in a day. They hated me because I got this promotion and they didn't even apply for the promotion, you know, but it was just like, well, we all kind of hated our boss before. So it was like, yeah, we hate the boss, you know, but what ended up happening was I didn't care. And it ended up like resolving itself. The majority of people came around, loved me, right? And, you know, crying on my shoulder. We were great friends, closer than even before. And a couple of people that really, you know, it didn't work out. They ended up leaving. They ended up finding a different job and they left. So it's like, there's something here about, there's good changes are coming, but it may come about in a way that it's like, you see people's true colors, you know? So, but it's not going to affect you. You have the moon and you have the sun. Look at this. I'm using the sun and moon oracle. We just had this eclipse and you have the wheel of fortune. There's a lot of clarity coming about. Some of you, there's people here that you thought had your back, that you thought were genuine people. They're not genuine people. You're seeing this. But you're not going to stay in these situations. Spirit is moving you away from this situation. You're going to leave it. This could have to do with a Pisces person, a Cancer, another Leo, a Scorpio. Two of Swords, Justice, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. You don't see it yet. You don't see it yet, but there is going to be a balancing out. There is going to be this beautiful foundation, stability that you're going to build, people that are actually on your side that are just. You know, this is clarifying this acquisition card. So yeah, you don't see that something new that's forming is going to be everything that you're wanting, you know. You don't see it yet, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. The crows on this card are kind of attacking her here. And crows, I have come to find out, attack owls when they see them during the day. So this is like, you know, there have been, you know, and there's herds of crows and there's just one owl. You have been in situations where it's like you don't fit in. You know, you're following your intuition and everybody else is like, what? Intuition? Like, you crazy? You know what I mean? There's something here where it's like, yeah, you have been a fish out of water for quite some time, you know, but you made your way, you kept trying. You're trying to make decisions for justice, for what's good for yourself, for what is a right thing to do, what's right for everybody involved. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to use your heart here, and you're feeling like, oh, it's never gonna work out. You know, belief in the impossible. Everywhere you go, it's like you're being battled, and you're being battled there because you're not supposed to stay there. And that's the thing, you know. But this is gonna come together. You have the Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, because it's like you're standing up for the truth here. And when you speak the truth, when you stand up for the truth, when you have honorable intentions like that, you know, it's like it may take some time for the wind to come in, but it will always come through here. There's something here that you're standing up for. And for some of you, this has to do with womanhood that you're standing up for. Yeah, look at the Empress. You're standing up for being a woman. You're standing up for, like, rights. You're standing up for creative expression of self. You're standing up for giving birth to something, for a child, for children, the children of the world. I'm hearing it's like there's something here where you're taking a stand in. Yeah. And there is going to be some exposure of negative influences because of this. And they're going to come after your character. They're going to try to make you sound crazy. They're going to try to make you sound weak, all of these things. Yeah. You're standing up for the divine feminine. And you are a representation of the divine feminine being powerful, being strong. This is why you have the butterfly carved in concrete and stone. The strength, you know. So this is like saying, you know, Betty White has a quote where she says, women, you don't have, it can apply if you're a man, you know, but her quote says, women are like butterflies. You know, we may be beautiful and delicate, but we can fly through a hurricane. You know, it's like there is strength in this type of energy, and that's what the moon represents as the divine feminine here. And then you have the Emperor here. So is there a divine, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. This is really beautiful energy here. Are you coming together over a passion that you have? It could be something that you're really interested in, that you want to learn about. And when you're like looking into information, this leads you down a breadcrumb trail and somewhere into your life. Okay, and this is where you could meet this person, rekindle something with someone. You know, you have the Emperor and the Empress. So there is something here about finding a person who, you know, values you, who respects you, who wants to build something beautiful with you. Look at this Four of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. This is beautiful. So there was something here where it was like a person was, you know, the Six of Pentacles. It's not right. It's not even, it's not good. It's not a good thing. It's kind of like when you have to loan money to someone and you know they're never going to give it back to you. You know what I mean? And you know that they're not going to get it together. They're not using this money for the right thing. You know what I mean? It's like, man, why did you call me for this? That's a Six of Pentacles, you know, and it's just, there's something here about somebody trying to offer you something that's just, and you're just like, you know what? I have everything I need to go forth and plant my own seeds here. I'm good. I'm good. And when it comes down to it, you want to, this person will try to tell you a sob story this happened to me and that happened to me, and all of these things happened to this person, that they couldn't help, and they have an illness, and their parents didn't love them, and they were abandoned as a child, and all these things. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't care about those things, but this person has to realize, how to be in alignment and how to, nourish themselves in this life. And it's like, if they are not willing to try to be open, because I feel like you've tried to help this person again and again and again. They don't want you to teach them how to do things for themselves. They want a handout. So it's very different energy. That's why you see the hand, right? So you're taking a new opportunity here. This is like reflected with this solar eclipse. There could be a lot of difficulty, people that are phasing out of your life, but there's new people phasing in. That's what this is saying. And this is a person that you can actually share your life with here. That's why it says believe in the impossible. All this conflicts, all of these people that are trying to scare you. You're like somebody, who is masculine energy, but it's not evolved. They're not an emperor, right? They're not even showing up as a court card. They want to try to intimidate you. It was always a competition with this person. And they just knew just what to say to undermine you, and nobody else knew that that's what they were doing in that moment. This is very manipulative energy, and you're learning to say, I'm not going to pay attention to that kind of energy. I'm actually going to use my energy to better myself. So let's see about this. It's like very beautiful. Okay. Let's see about this emperor. Oh. Could be male or female, okay? Oh my gosh. Twice now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so twice now. Yeah, there is something here that is not destined to work out, but that's because there is something so much better here that is destined to work out. Okay. Wow. Believe in the impossible. This is like 4 decks that are saying the same thing now. They could be a fixed sign. So they could be another Leo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Taurus. They don't have to be. Four of Swords. This is a person who they have faith. You're attracting a person who has faith. They believe in destiny. They have been praying for this. They have been manifesting this. They have been looking for their person. This is a person who wants substance. They don't just want, someone with certain physical attributes. They're not interested in anyone from their past. They're not interested in any of this kind of drama. This is a person who wants to find someone that they can build a home with, they can build a life with, their partner, that they can live out the rest of their days in happiness and bliss. They, have a lot of love to give, and they want to bless someone else with this love, and they want someone to bless them with their love. That's like a weird way to say that, but I don't know, that's what I feel like. This is a person who is like, they're not just going to settle for anyone. They don't just want anyone. They want a person that they can actually, look at this 8 of Wands. You have the 8 of Wands twice now. So this is a person they are receiving signs and synchronicities. They have their beliefs. I feel like you're already getting clues about things that you're interested in, that you want to do. And so is this person, and this is how you two are going to meet. You have already met, if you have already met, then they are getting signs that you're the one, and you are also getting these signs that they are the one, okay? So you'll know if you already met this person or, you know, they're coming. But there is something here about, you know, excuse me, like, let's see. Feels like you keep hearing about something and you're interested in it. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe I should go do this, or maybe I should go here, I should go there. And it's a new place, or it's a new thing, or it involves people you haven't seen in a while, but it's a great energy. You know what I mean? It's just, it's an energy of like, you know, when you were a kid and you were like, okay, I really care about horses. All of a sudden you're like into horses, you're drawing horses everywhere. Everyone's like, whoa, this kid's into horses. And, you know, your mom is like, I'm going to take you to see horses today. You're like, what? Like so excited, you know? And it's not really for anything other than you just happen to like horses. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be horses. It could be anything. You know, you have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Two of Cups. This could have to do with helping people. There could be something where you want to go somewhere and you want to help other people. You want to volunteer somewhere. You want to work at some kind of a charity. You want to go to visit some kind of architectural building, some kind of church somewhere. There could be somewhere that you have always wanted to go, something you've always wanted to do. You made plans with a past person to go do it, but they fell through. They fell through every single time. And it's like, can I just find a person that I can, like, I don't know, go kayaking with, or whatever it is that your dream is? You know what I mean? And you're like, you know what? Maybe I'll go by myself. Whatever. I can get my own canoe. Hey, let's do this. And this is where you meet this person here. There could be something here where you're invited to go somewhere. You make plans with friends, but then they're leaving you out in the cold. They can't go. And then you go and it ends up being amazing. This could be something that, you know, you make plans to do something and there is some kind of a disappointment. And you feel a little bit like, why me? You know? Hey, why did that happen to me? Why didn't that happen to everybody else? You know, there's something about that. And then this could be where you meet this person. It was actually divinely guided. It was actually a blessing. It's going to have to do with a Scorpio person. Look at this. You know, this could have to do with a Capricorn person or a Scorpio person. You have the Devil, you have the Tower, and then you have Death. There could be something here where you're thinking, oh, this sucks. Oh, this is horrible. You know, but it ends up being really great. Man, I'm really glad that this person canceled on me. You could be really pissed that this person has done this. This could be a person that has done this to you a lot. It could be a friend, and it's like, oh, there they are canceling again. You know, like, I'm done with this person. And you're pissed. You're pissed. And then it's like, oh, this actually ends up, it's transitions. Suddenly, this is actually a good thing. The Queen of Wands. So, because you're free, look, you have the Knight of Wands, and then you have the King of Cups here. So, you go to something maybe by yourself, or in a way that you're available for this person to come towards you. Maybe if you were with these other people, they would not have come towards you. So it's kind of like somebody canceling on you. It could even be a date that you had set up that they end up canceling on you. You have the King of Wands and then you have the Five of Wands. Yeah. There is something here where you could have somebody coming in here that this is like, did you learn your lesson? If there is a person that left you out in the cold before, you know, they've made you cry before, that's not this person. That's not who this person is. And Spirit is like, don't let somebody come back in who has done that. Because this is, did you learn your lesson? That's what that means. Five of Wands is practicing. They're practicing. And all of these people that we're in relationships with before we meet, you know, this amazing person, right? They're practice people. And we're practice people for them. And it's like, nobody wants to hear that. We all want to hear that, you know, everybody's just, you know, an idiot and we're the best. And you are the best. I'm not saying that you're not, but it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, in the past, things didn't go the way that you wanted them to go. So don't go back to that. And it could be a new person that comes in and they are acting in a way that reminds you of the past. Don't let that. That's not this. This is something where somebody is very much so even give and take right away. This is a person who, you know, they have their life set, you know. They are an established person. They know what it is that they're looking for. They want to get to know you. Their words and their actions match. This is a person where, you know, they're not keeping you waiting. They're not keeping you waiting. They're not keeping you waiting. They're not like just coming in and telling you a bunch of nice things and then where are they? They're gone. You know, that's not what this is. This is something with a person where, you know, this is a real relationship. Yeah, you have the Star. So this is, you know, it's kind of like a fairy tale. Feels like a fairy tale, but it's not just in your mind. It's actually what's happening. You know, and you slowly open up to this person, they slowly open up to you. That's a healthy relationship, you know? This could be an Aquarius person. Their dream and your dream, like, matches. You know what I mean? And it's like, overall, they want like good things for everybody. And they want to go in a direction that's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for them. It's like the best all the way. They're not just going to like, you know what I mean? They care about your dreams. They want to hear about your dreams. Mental conflict. Love begins. And harmony. I have to. Come on. Wow, you've been getting this card. You've been really getting this card here. So there's something here that you're really worried about, but Spirit wants you to know it's going to be fine. You know, you kept getting the Two of Swords. This is the Two of Swords in this deck. So it's like you kept this Two of Swords kept coming out. You're really worried. You're really worried. You're really worried. And it's like pretty soon you're going to see that you're really worried for absolutely nothing. Everything is going to work out. Wow. You have fertility here. There's something here about someone valuing you, and they're going to show you that they value you because they put the same amount of energy and effort that you put in. It's like, wow, I would do that. I would say that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I feel like you're just going to be like, wow, you're not expecting a person to be this kind to you, and you're going to do it back to them, and they're going to have kind of the same reaction here. So there's something here about the two of you are coming together and birthing something new. And that can literally be a family, okay? Literally be a family. Doesn't have to be, but it's definitely here. Okay. Let's get a couple tea leaves. Any last messages, Leo? Okay. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I feel like you're at the end, and that's the thing, is like you're in this mental conflict, like, oh, this is never going to end. And this is kind of like believe in the impossible. This is going to end. This is going to be over. You're at the end of this difficulty that has been plaguing you for a long, long time. You have the bat, take care, enemies are working against you. There are people that it's like, yeah, they don't want to see you win. And these people are going to be very clear to you who these people are. And your connections with these people are going to fall off and fade away. And you're worried that these people are going to have some kind of influence over a new love, over your current life now, and you're going to see that this is going to fall away. It's not going to stick here. That's what the eclipse is doing. It's eclipsing this out of your life because you're changing within yourself. And because you're doing that, it's like you're working with the laws of the universe here. So it's like you're not fighting it. You're not holding on to a rock in the river. It's like, no, you're going with the current. You're going to go with the current on this one. That's what this is talking about here. It's like not about this mental conflict, worrying about what's coming. It's like, no, just keep going forward here. Let your passion, your love of what you care about, what you're working on, drive you, and everything else is going to show up. You know, you have bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Yeah, you have coins. Money will be coming to you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Leo, I'm very excited for you. I'm going to leave this here, okay? If you resonated with the video and you want to like or subscribe, I'll greatly appreciate it, okay? Also, I have a book. It's called One Light. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, the information is in the description. So